Okay. Magic attracted someone else's weapon. I don't know what that is. Asta leaned back in her chair as she closed her eyes and took a deep breath. The only answer I can think of is that you two are very similar.
Our magic traces are exactly the same, Loki pointed out, looking up at Tony, who nodded.
Looking up?
Looking up at Tony.
Did he sit down
He's
or
sitting
something?
in the floor.
Okay, good.
He's sitting under the table.
Loki looking up at Loki, who in the comics is 6'4", and in the MCU 6'2".
And Tony has to wear platform shoes. Okay.
Kill me. Okay.
Noticing that Tony still had his hand on his chest. Not like he was complaining. Yeah, our magic minds are twining in a way. Soon enough, we'll practically be identical magic twins, Tony added on, watching Asta open her eyes with a frown.
Wait, she had her eyes closed the whole time?
Okay, wait. I imagine this would be something like this.
I want to see. Show me.
Okay.
Oh my god! I can't breathe!
So it's like... Okay.
Oh.
Opening her eyes with a frown. You two are closer than you say, and let yourself be. The elf placed a hand on Loki's leg, near his crotch. Left it there for a few seconds, and then pulled away with a smile. Ah, I see. It is nothing to worry about, Loki.
What?
The god asked, just as confused as Tony, as he finally pulled his hand from Tony.
How is this not something for me to worry about? My magic is leaving me without my will and returning to Tony, and that is something to worry about, Asta.
It is nothing. Trust me, Loki. God narrowed his eyes before sighing a sigh of defeat.
I have no idea what's going on, but it's so bad!
And leaning back in his chair, slumping a bit. Wow, Loki must really be comfortable near Asta to be so carefree near her. By the sounds of it, though, Asta and Loki were childhood friends. I have never known how to pronounce this bitch's name. Sagan.
I don't think it's
Sagan.
it's Sigan.
Sagan.
I think.
Sagan.
That's the Americanization
Well, it's
of it.
Sagan. How's Sagan? Sagan.
Who is only in the comic universe really peripherally, so it's like
Sagan Asta.
Asta knew her too? I do not know.
Loki bowed his head and his gaze flickered to Tony before reverting back to the ground.
I have not seen her since Thor's banishment. Our bond is gone as well. I fear she is dead, though I dearly hope not.
Oh no, she's not dead. Our bond is still there. It's changed, though. Asta's voice tapered down a bit at her last phrase. Do you still love her?
instead of me, Ebony Darkness, Dementia Ravenway.
Loki's green eyes looked up at Asta, and Tony felt a clench in his chest.
And in
Finally making the connection between Zigga-Nigga and Zigga-Nigga he had read about in the legends. Zigga-Nigga was Loki's loyal wife, who stood by him after being locked away after Lokasana. Lokasaka-gaga.
Lokasena.
Lokasaka-daga-gaga. I'm too alcohol to pronounce things at this moment.
It's okay. I keep laughing so
For
hard. I
some
feel like
reason-
I'm literally gonna vomit.
For some reason, that never clicked
and he and Loki had gone through some of the legends together a week or so back, he never touched Lokasugagaga. Given that they already knew what happened and there was no need to reread the legend. I cannot say, Loki replied after a long silence. It has been a long time since we spoke, and we last saw each other. I cannot say I miss her, though.
No, we can say.
I can say I miss her, though. Terribly.
Terribly.
It's in italics, so I feel like I should whisper. Yeah, because you keep whispering her name in the middle of the night.
Oh, shit. That's really intimate.
On this episode of Maury.
Why? My
Okay.
bad.
You keep whispering her name in the middle of the night.
You should look for her. She was very distraught after you disappeared.
You were such a
You
babe.
know.
Why?
How much she loves you.
Loki scowled heavily, eyes trained on the tiled floor.
I can find her for you if you wish for me to.
Please do. I'd like to say goodbye. The sorcerer god stood and turned to Tony with a small smile. Tony returned it with a scowl, which only made Loki chuckle lightly. I still have to take you to the libraries, dear.
And
No visit is complete without going there.
Loki, she is in Vanaheim. Not to be confused with Anaheim.
Loki turned from Tony with a shock.
with a what? What? Is that what it
A
says?
shock. A frown on his face. Oh wait, before that was Tony saying it, not
Oh.
Asta. Loki, she is in Vanaheim.
How does he know? I don't know. Maybe he fucked her.
He did.
Yeah, I can see it.
In the butt.
I mean, she's always holding this bowl all the time, so
Well, she's always packing a bowl.
yeah, she needs. Oh, she needs some time off from that.
Okay,
What do you
she's
mean
in
we had-
Vanaheim.
Yeah.
Loki turned to Tony with shock. A frown on his face. Tony himself frowned with confusion.
Loki is really emotive.
Sigga was nearby the whole time, and she never presented herself to Loki. That seemed a little off. If she loved Loki so much as to be foretold to keep her husband safe from a poisonous snake, Sigga would have hidden from him. She would have ran straight to him as soon as she saw him again. You said her bond changed, Tony said, watching Asta's brown-orange eyes turn on him.
Wait, what? Who did that?
Her brown-orange eyes. It's like when you eat a lot of carrots. Nothing but carrots for a week.
Kip, thank you so much for showing this to us. This is comedy gold.
What
Oh
did
my
it
God.
change from, and what did it change to? I don't know what that sentence means, but okay. Asta looked at Loki before answering Tony.
We have a strong friendship bond, but after Loki's disappearance, it changed to an emotion, one such as an animal bond.
Ooh, it was Omegaverse.
Kinda! Loki's eyes turned to Tony with much confusion. Sigga is kinda.
What is? I have no idea what's going on.
Kinda came to you as soon as you arrived in Vanaheim, and she's emotionally attached to you. She's a dog.
She's a dog.
Kip has informed us that she is a dog.
Oh, she's like the dog in the Yowie game that you fuck the dog in.